This video is kind of just a bunch of cutscenes, but also me playing against the boss battle. So that's pretty much all this video is. I'm going to talk in between, but speaking of cutscenes, here's one right now.
Master.
You were wrong to return here unarmed.
Not unarmed.
You think that lightsaber proves you a Jedi?
No. Facing you. Memories that have haunted me since Braca. I won't run from them anymore.
Then let us see what manner of death your courage brings.
So this is my second Jedi Fallen Order video, and I've been really loving this game. The gameplay is just so much fun. The story is amazing. I haven't had to look up many YouTube tutorials to play through the puzzles. I've only had to look up like one tutorial, which I mean, you're going to have to do that on these story mode games, especially once you get into the later parts of it. I actually thought that this was the boss fight, but turns out that it wasn't. I only decided to keep it in here because it's actually really cool to see him talk to his old master. But here's the rest of the cutscene.
The loss has become a part of me. I will honor your teaching and your sacrifice.
Remember, persistence reveals the path.
I kept that in there because I think that was a really cool scene, and especially if you've played through the game, you understand how important that was for him to get over. But this game has been so much fun, and I've been absolutely loving playing through this whole story. I can play this game for hours on end, and I will not get bored. I think the reason that happened to me with Call of Duty is because it was pretty much just the same thing over and over. But with this game, you get a lot of new things constantly. You're unlocking new worlds to travel to, new chests to unlock, and new customizable stuff to unlock. I just failed that jump. It's also really cool and fun to interact with the Force Echoes, because then you learn a little bit more about like the history of that planet and Star Wars in general. And I absolutely love the fact about the game that we can run around and find secret little Force Echoes, and we can sense what happened in the past in that general area. I think that's an amazing way to like tell us more about the whole story of the planet. I'm an absolute nerd, so I love going around and collecting as many things as I can in a game, and I love just completing the game as much as I possibly can. And I love the free feeling that this game has. Like, you can just wander around a planet for as long as you want, and there are no penalties. And I know that there's an open world Star Wars game in development, and I'm fully planning on getting that and playing through it. I don't know if it's going to have a story mode, or if it's just going to be the type of game where you level up and unlock things. It would actually be really cool if it was built kind of like how GTA 5 is built. That was the majority of the talking I'm going to be doing for this video, because there are a lot more cutscenes to go, and actually here's one of them right here.
You chose to return. Brave, but not wise.
Maybe. Marin, right? I'm Cal Kestis. What you were told about the Jedi was not true.
So you say. Cal. Malicos said many things too.
Terran Malicos might have been part of my order, but what he is now, I have no idea. All I do know is having a lightsaber isn't what makes you a Jedi.
Then what does?
We were peacekeepers. We were betrayed by those we protected. Hunted down by the Empire. I might be one of the last of my kind.
I was only a child when they attacked. An armored warrior brandishing this descended upon us and cut down my people, my sisters, until I was left alone with the dead. Then Malicos came. and promised me revenge if I shared our secrets with him in return.
I know what it's like to lose everything. And Malicos was wrong to use that against you. We don't have to be enemies.
We will need this.
There she goes again.
I'll be watching.
Let's get out of here.
I'm not going to be talking much more in this video. All I have to do is walk down this pathway, and I'll basically be in the boss fight. Actually, I saw that BD, my little droid right here, jumped off of my back, and I had to scan something. I try to scan as many things as I can, because obviously, like I said early in the video, I like to unlock as many things as I possibly can. But we're about to get into the boss fight after I cross this magic bridge, so here it is.
How Kestis?
Malicos.
Welcome home. Need to begin your training. What in these ruins tempts you so much to risk death?
I could ask you the same thing.
There is power there, beyond Jedi understanding. Power I control. I would offer you the same thing.
Don't you understand? I'm not interested in power. I want to restore the Order.
Restore the Jedi Order. Oh, you poor fool. It's over! Jedi fell long before the Purge. We were stifled by tradition. Deafened by our past glories. Blinded by endless war.
Maybe. But it's never over, Malicos. We stand here now, the chance to learn, to rebuild from our mistakes.
Jedi learn. There's no future for them. Why can you not see that? It's time for something new. You and me. We could build something different. Something better.
No.
Dathomir will be your grave.
This entire boss fight was really fun to play through, because it was pretty much my first 30 minutes of being on this game that I had to do a full boss fight that my friend was warning me about. But it's okay though, because I play on the story mode difficulty, because I really just wanted to experience the story. I was never planning on fully getting into this game. I just wanted to play the story, unlock a bunch of things, and that was pretty much going to be it for this game. But now I really like this game, so I might do another playthrough down the road once I get 100% on this playthrough, and I might just, explore and try and do it a lot easier, because now I understand a different way to play this game. So I'll probably do that on my own time. It's also really hard to play through games, especially at night, because my hands get really cold. The reason my hands get so cold is because of where my bedroom is. It's right above the garage, and the garage gets really cold at night. If you have a garage, you probably walked in there at night, and it's really cold, especially during the winter. And my room is right above it, so I don't really get much heat in my room. So I'm always sitting in here freezing. I use 2 blankets when I sleep. I basically sometimes even sleep in hoodies because of how cold it gets in my room. So it's really hard to play these type of games, especially where you have to hit such precise controls. Because if you don't, you could mess up a lightsaber strike. I didn't mean to do that right there. It ended up working out for me a little bit. My hands ended up warming up a little bit as I went through this boss fight, because I actually started to try a little bit harder. But I was getting tossed around, and I wasn't really doing much damage. I wasn't blocking as many shots as I could have been blocking, and it's because my hands were cold. But you know what? I do play on the easiest difficulty, so I'm not going to make excuses. It's kind of pathetic, honestly. But I don't play these type of games. This is my first time playing a game like this in a really long time. If you guys have been watching any of my videos for the past roughly 3 months, you can see that they're all Call of Duty videos. So I'd never go out of my way and play different games, because I was always stuck grinding on that game. But I actually haven't played Call of Duty in over a week at this point, so that's pretty cool.
I was wrong to think you could stand with me!
You have no right to Dothamir. No right to our magic. Get up, Cal Kestis. You're not dead yet.
I don't know if the game audio is off for you guys, but while I'm editing this video, I can kind of tell that like the lips of these characters are a little bit off from the words that they're actually saying. Like the audio is a little bit behind. I don't know if that's going to be in the final video. I really hope not, because that'd be kind of annoying. I do still have an Xbox One. I don't have the new Xbox, so that might kind of be the reason. I don't know. But my Xbox is only 4 years old, so it's pretty much okay. Like there's nothing wrong with it. So there's absolutely no reason why I should go out and get the Xbox Series X, except for if I want to, have higher quality videos. Also, I couldn't catch these rocks that he was throwing at me, but I ended up beating him right here, so that's pretty cool. You guys are probably really tired of these cutscenes, but honestly, I think they're really cool to watch, and there's only one more, which is this one right here, so enjoy it.
What is this?
It's like you said, Malicos. Dothamir will be your grave. Let him lie in the dark with his secrets until death takes him.
Why'd you help me?
To rid Dothamir of that parasite.
Game audio is definitely a little behind, but that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.